What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag? A couple of cans of whoop ass did a good ass job with his eye me, buy me. What song is that from? And somebody answer that for me, please, because I don't know. I do know what song it's from. I just want to see if y'all know what song it's from. It's Big Boy Last Smith, World of Toys, and what in the world is in this bag? First off, I gotta give a shout out to my homeboys at GameStop over there in Centerville, Georgia, Renner Robbins, Georgia, the GameStop beside the Target. You guys go and check those guys out because the homie, I came in there and they had this figure and I wanted to buy it, but the arm was broke, so he had to send it back defective. And he checked, and there was another GameStop, and he called and said, "Hey, we'll ship it over here." And then, because they know I do stop motion or whatever, we'll ship it over here. And then you come back and pick it up. He gave me a call while I was at work for the special outfit. Said, "Hey, Leslie, what's up? It's here." Got off of work, went straight to GameStop, picked it up. So my homeboys at GameStop, Renner Robbins, not the one by Walmart, sorry, but the one by Target, go over there and check those guys out because they have awesome figures. They got Marvel Letters. They got restock on. If you missed out on season 1 of the Power Rangers Legacy figures, they got those. They got them all. They got the green. They got the white. They got the glittery ones. The what do you call them? The metallic ones. They got Marvel Legends, and they got wrestling figures. And they're pretty up to date, so you guys go check those out if you're ever in Renner Robbins. Now, before I get into what in the world is in that bag, what you got in that bag, we're going to talk about this bag right here. As everyone knows, as I said in the last Batman review, I work for the government, work for the state, the special outfits, greatest job ever. And we were working the storm that came through Talbotton, Georgia, and Columbus, and all through that part of Georgia, and it was pretty sad, man. You know, that's like my 5th special outfits trip that I've worked in the last 6 months, I think. You know, we did Hurricane Michael, and then we did this tornado, and it was pretty disastrous, man. You don't realize what you have until you see. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You appreciate what you have when you see what someone else doesn't that you still have, and it really didn't hit me until I got home that day, and I walked in the house, and I thought to myself, I'm like, man, here I am sticking the key into my house. You know, I'm about to go in here and take a shower, fix me some food, lay down, and do whatever the hell I wanted to do. And the people in Tarleton, man, it's messed up down there. I mean, the tornado took one house and put it in the road, man. We had to get the house out of the road. And the rest of the houses aren't even houses anymore. It looks, imagine me, okay, I have a Millennium Falcon that sits on the top shelf. Well, imagine me taking that Lego Millennium Falcon off the top shelf and getting on top of my house and dropping it on the pavement. It's not going to be a Millennium Falcon anymore. That's the type of damage that this tornado did, man, and it really shakes you up, man. But these people, they appreciate the work that you do when you go down there to help them and get back on their feet. And this is totally not about the figure that I'm about to review, but I just felt I had to say something. But anyway, I think that the importance in this bag is more important than what's in this bag. So, a lady came through and she's like, "You guys want some snacks?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And the rest of the guys were like, "Yeah." So she gave us these snacks. And the funny thing about it, I was asking anyone if they had any car mats because the weather's been up, down. It's wet one day, it's cold one day, it's hot one day. And I needed something to go on my lips because they were feeling kind of crusty. I ain't gonna even lie to you. And ironically, here comes this lady. And she gave us some snacks. We were down there trying to help and clear the area or whatever. And she gives me my bag. And guess what's inside of the bag? That's right. A lip formation, a lip medicine. That's right. In the form of chapstick. And I was so happy about the chapstick. But that's not what I am reviewing this bag for. I'm really reviewing this bag, but I really wanted to give thanks to this bag because it had some snacks, had some Mott's little fruit, snacks or whatever. And as you see, I didn't eat them all. I think got a granola bar in there and got some, I don't know what this is, had some gum and a paper towel, had some water, all that stuff. But the breadwinner is this thing here. So let's open it up and let's get out of there. This is from Lillian, I think it says, which I'm guessing must be a kid. And this is like a churchy type thing or whatever. And me, it's the small things that count. Even though I got my chapstick and the lady saved my lips from a crusty day, I checked this out because I didn't know. I thought maybe it was like a gift card or something like that. But yeah, I mean, you take it out and it's handmade, which I appreciate handmade stuff because every championship with 3W championships is handmade from start to finish, real leather. Everybody, the whole nine, whatever. And go with my hands. So this really made me happy because I'm guessing this must be like an elementary kid or whatever named Lillian. And I opened it up and it says, God is always with you, and it made me smile because this is misspelled. So that let me know that the little kid did this. And I mean, this is cool. So out of this whole thing, man, this was everybody got one. You know, everybody's was different, and this was mine. So Lillian, wherever you are, thank you. I'll set this on my table beside my Bible, and this is very dear to me, and this really made my day, and it's really cool. And you will be very smart one day and go off to college and do wonders in the world. So thank you. Now, what in the world is in this bag? What you got in this bag? And even though I wasted 5 minutes, no, I take that back. Even though I put 5 minutes into something more important than the contents in this bag, now it's time to get to the importance of this bag. I didn't waste those 5 minutes, or a good 5 minutes, if anybody cared, and if anybody's still watching this video. What in the world is in this bag? You might not like it, but one thing about me, if I like something, I always like it, or even if I claim that I don't like it, there's still a part of me that does. For example, an ex-girlfriend, and yes, Mariah, you hear it, I do miss you. It is... thanks to my homies at GameStop, Ronda Roberts. Bam! Ronda, mother... You know what, Rousey, right here, almost $25. Elite 65, Ronda Rousey, man. You guys probably already seen this figure or whatever. But it's Elite 65 Ronda Rousey. And it's cool, but I don't understand why they just did this whole debut thing. They should have did it. But I understand you got the Ultimate Collection, whatever, which I'm probably going to buy. I know a lot of people probably aren't digging Ronda Rousey right now, but it's cool because I still dig her. And Ronda Rousey is a very beautiful lady. I always thought she was hot, and I still think she's hot. And the guy that she is married to is one lucky son of a gun. Anywho, without any further ado, 7 minutes into this review, let's make it nice and short. Let's get her out of this box. Ronda Rousey in all her glory, Elite 65 from GameStop, Ronda Robbins. This is a wonderful figure, and you should have known that I was going to say that, because if I bought it, that means I wanted it, and if I wanted it, that means I think, personally, it's a wonderful figure. I don't think I've ever did a review where the figure wasn't wonderful, or, you know, or wasn't great or whatever, but at least in my opinion, you know. But I mean, a lot of people really aren't digging Ronda right now. You know, she's on that breaking kayfabe deal, her and Rebecca Quinn, quote unquote Becky Lynch. But hey, man, it's all for good TV, and I like it because I came from an era where Stone Cold was flipping off his boss, and we smelled what The Rock was cooking, and Undertaker was sacrificing people on a weekly basis. Anywho, this is an awesome figure. You should have known I was going to say that. But check it out, man. I like the whole, you know, True Effects deal. I mean, this really captures Ronda Rousey, and if you look closer, I think it has her little mole up under her eye. It does. And pretty cool. Got her Rowdy Ronda Rousey t-shirt. And this is very, very, very soft, man. Great job, because I used to hate that stiff leather that they used to give Undertaker back in the day. Now, the reason they had to get this from the other store is because I was gonna buy it, and I looked closer, and I'm like, man, her arm looks weird. Well, this was completely broken. I mean, it just looked like it was just placed in the box or whatever. So I was gonna buy it and super glue it. Then he's like, dude, how are you gonna do a stop motion with it? I'm like, well, I don't know. He's like, let me find one for you. And he found one for me. Those guys are great. Like I said, you guys did go to GameStop and Ronda Robbins. And the one on the other side, you know, I ain't give them no credit. The one by the Walmart, it's pretty cool too. But these guys they're always on point, at least with their figures or whatever. I don't really play games too much. This is pretty cool. The jacket is very, very, very soft. Very soft. And I just got a text message. I don't know who it is, but they can't wait. I just talked to my dad, so I know it's not him. So that means that it's not important. My dad's a cool dad. What up, Dad? Even though he'll probably never watch this video. But yeah, man. And you guys remember my Finn Balor review? I did the detailing on the jacket myself. Well, this time the detailing is fixed, so that's pretty cool. And even if it wasn't, you take liquid chrome or get you, you know, oil-based paint and just do your own deal. Now, no, it doesn't have the double, you know, knee joints. I think the only Lady Elite I've seen like that was the Miss Elizabeth. And you know, not I was gonna say pretty basic, but I mean it's an Elite. And one thing I recognize, back in the day, they used to package the women in basics, but they were all Elite because they had this joint here. But now the women they're pretty basic, so they fixed that. So now you pay, you know, for this extra joint or whatever. And this is a great figure, man. It comes with a pen. The first time I seen this was with the Jericho the List or whatever. It comes with a basic table. And I could have swore that it's supposed to be black, but I mean, I might be wrong. And then it comes with this, what I think is like it might not be pointless, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. And maybe I can find some type of storyline where I could use it or whatever. But it says Ronda Rousey contract or whatever. It actually has the date and stuff. And I think the only time I seen this is with the Batista Hall of Champions from Target, which I didn't get, which I probably should have. And but anywho, and this table is a breakable table. It's black, which I'm not gonna break it. I started to set up, but I have so many figures I don't want to recreate the scene. But I do have the basic Ronda, which is pretty much it's in store. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's a big difference, man. The faces, they look like they're the same, but they're kind of not. This doesn't look like Ronda, and this looks like Ronda. This looks like a prototype of Ronda, or Kurt Angle with a wig on. And look, it does. And this is like, hey, Kurt, get out of here. So Kurt just got a tax write-off by Ronda Rousey. And but hey, I mean, I'm not hating. That was a good figure before I got this figure. I can't hate on this figure just because I have a newer version of it. That would be wrong. So this figure still does legitimacy. And if you want this figure, it's still available. Go and get it. I seen it at Target today. I started to buy another one, but I couldn't find a reason why I was going to try to make my own custom because I'm impatient and I can't wait for the Ultimate Collections, but I'm going to wait for the Ultimate Collections because, I mean, I'm probably not going to put her in a stop motion no time soon. I really don't have no girls to do any voices. And if I try to do a Ronda voice, it will probably sound like total garbage. But anywho, here you are. Got to put the little 3W Championship spin to it, which I really need to redo this. I just want to, if you recognize the one that comes with the Alexa Bliss, the Sasha Banks, and the Becky, which are the ones that are pretty much available right now, that belt is just a remold of the WWE Championship, and it's super big. If you pay attention to the one on TV, the Women's Championship on both shows is a fraction smaller than the actual championship. So that's the one good thing about 3W Championships is I can make, you know, the accuracy or whatever. So even though this looks good, I have a very, very detailed engraver now. And when I redo this belt, which I plan on redoing it in a few, because I'm going to do the WrestleMania thing where you get all the current WWE championships for one big, low price of, I don't know what it's probably going to be, but probably going to give it away anyway. But, yeah, I need to redo that. But, yeah, here we go. Elite 65, Ronda Rousey. Took me long enough to get to her, but, you know, I don't know, I just felt like I needed to tell that story, man. I mean, I thought that was pretty cool, you know. That was real cool, man. You know, the chapstick was cool, the snacks were cool, and the fact that all the guys that, you know, work for the state, you know, got a little goodie bag, and, you know, I guess they took all the little kids at the church and got them to write like a little thing or whatever. And I thought that was pretty cool, man. So all in all, great review, man. You know, giving thanks to the people. You know, I hope that the people that lost all their things, hope you get back on your feet. You know what I'm saying? We as the state are happy that we can come and help you guys out and get back on your feet or whatever. And we appreciate what y'all did for us. Cooking for us on the last day. That was real cool. The community came and had like a little cookout for us, which they pretty much always do when we do, you know, disastrous things like that, man. I mean, so it you know, at the end of the day, man, everybody comes together, we help each other out, man, and you know, so anywho, Ronda Rousey, Big Boy Lad Smith, Wide World of Wrestling, Friday Night Fire is very, 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 very soon. I'm not going to tell you when because this is a test to see who's actually watching this stuff. And I think right now, the Last Match pay-per-view is available to everyone. And that's the reason why I'm waiting so long because, you know, I mean, you know how YouTube is. They're so fine-tooth comb sometimes and it wasn't available for like a lot of people. So I think that if you missed it, you can go and check it out now. And when I feel like everyone has seen it, then I will move on with the Wild Wrestling because if I put up Friday Night Fire and half of the world hasn't seen the Last Match pay-per-view yet, then half of the world's not going to know what's going on when I continue the story. And it's completely free. It's not like it's pay-per-view, even though I call it pay-per-view. But anywho, I have spent a lot of time on this one video. Thank you all. I appreciate everyone for watching this video, especially Cole, man. You watch everything that I put up. So, What's that saying? You say this is totally great, super awesome, as if you would say. I've been meaning to say that before now, but I just said it now. We'll recognize you more in more videos to come. Big Boy Last Smith. I am totally out of here now.